I did not think we actually had a viewer. Can you hear me? I literally didn't have my mic turned on. That's wonderful. Welcome to the stream. And as my first viewer ever, actually. All right, let's see if this one works. It should. Also a sneak peek on the upcoming build I'm making, I guess. I'm very glad to hear that. Right, a little tip, you can't trigger things that you get hit for actually on that training dummy, even though it hits you. It's counted as a spell hit and not a physical hit, so things that trigger on physical hit can't actually damage you on the target dummy over there. So we're gonna get some balls. Nice. Love it. Needs to be bigger though. Of the size. There we go. Oh, oh lord. No, I'm Danish. Hence the Nordic. Oh yeah. Perfect. All right, guys, I will be back in less than a minute. So see you in a second. All right, we're back. All right, have fun at work. Okay, let's see here. Mystic Enchants on. There we go. And let's get a Mythic Dungeon done. God, that was too fast. Do not have 5 void. There we go. Oh, Christ. Mana. There we go. Easy mode. Didn't we have Rogue Sprint? I rerolled that. Someone is pulling those. Those guys always get pulled. Be ready. Hmm. I see they did not get pulled. Interesting. Oops. Alrighty, so it can do Mythic A-OK, no problem. Ugh. Not even going to bother with anything below 5 gold on Auction House, basically. Lovely. Hmm. This is in, yeah, Bellwood. No, thank you. Let's see. Do not need to farm those. Hit. Mm-hmm. What we're looking at here, chat, just for everyone, so then you know what I'm doing. This is one of the upcoming builds that I'm gonna make a guide on, and TLDR is it's a bear build, and normally bears play in agility, but I only got strength here as tanking, and I would feel so bad posting about it in pure strength, but that's what it comes to. Then, well, because I hello is literally named Hello Brother. Because I know there's a bunch of mythic items. Let's just take body armors, for example. Clothing. Let's take a wild guess here and see what we can find. So like something like Mixologist tunics here with dodge rating and a ton of Aggie. And other than that, this one. This is probably some of the best you could get. Or the Cadaveros armor setting. Or this, sorry, this. This is the kind of stuff you want. Dodge, spell power, stamina. I've seen a couple of those before. Yeah. And I do believe they come in any shape and form. Like this one. Hit, crit, spell power, Aggie, stamina. Just straight up nice stuff. So, yeah, That's basically what you want. So let's just take a snippet of this here. Click. And we can use that for an upcoming video. Primarily because it's rather important to have the correct gear. It really helps out. Of course it does, but like literally when you're playing a hybrid build like this with mental quickness, with spell powers, just so mandatory to get. So you get that 400, 500-ish spell power. Let's just find the. There it was. Doing, doing. All right. Oof. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy that. Normally, little tip, anyone, often for quite cheap gold, something you can farm in 5-10 minutes, you can pretty much farm out what you need for a daily. If you buy the materials for it for the profession dailies, and they give quite a lot. So, for instance, fuse bolts do give 6.5k. And if we go and check it out, so for less than 100 gold, we get 6.5k. So we're gonna do that. Now you know where half my money goes. So that's 4 thick spider webs. Sorry, spiders. Silk. That was rather cheap. Perfect. 10 bowl of woolen cloth. No, that's the item price and not the the full price. dual-wielding Spinal Reaver. Kick. Ooh. That's actually something I'd hoped for a long time on this build. Nice. More block, I'd take it. Yikes. Probably one of the worst you can get. gonna leave because what I'm after is, oh god. Okay, it's not meant to be. What I'm fishing for is a Stratholme, basically, in order to just farm some easy gold. That's all. Alright, let's kill the time with some gambling. By me spending 300 gold on card packs. Hey, spending gold. What I'm really hoping for is Arcane Bullet. Hmm. I guess Overwhelming Reach could be fun to get max. Just a second here. Check. I'm just trying out to see if I can update my title and stuff. I think that worked. Shall we see? trying out streaming setup. Yeah. We're now gonna create a glitch. Oh god. Sorry. And the infinite glitch is going. Nice. Seems like it is working. It's wonderful. All right. I would give my left arm to get this one. Um, All right. It is working. One, two. You don't have blooming growth? Slowly, slowly. No. All right. Overflow, nature's berry, low. Disciple. Blooming. Blessing, blooming. Oh, nature over. And ending void. Here we go. Yeah. Then one would need website and a tree. 1, 2, regrowth. Can make healing touch. That's level 1. And then a third ability. Be either earth. Not a bloom sheath, but close enough. It's an upcoming thing. First, I'm gonna make another build that's already been leveled. It's, I can't remember, this one, I believe. It was not this one. This is what happens when you have too many specializations. Definitely not this one. That was the Growth Ranger build, but then it's the last one. Here we go. We got a little thing coming up first before we make the 101 how to heal. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, first we're gonna make a little fluffy one, dance around in a dungeon before we go into an actual healing build. And when I say actual, yeah. I do have the in-game heal. Sorry, I have my computer sounds turned off for the stream actually, and that's because 9 out of 10 times when I'm recording, I have it turned off. So the things of monsters hitting and everything don't get into the recording. So I have to filter them. It's easier just to filter them out beforehand than afterwards in the editing. So that's why, but we can just do like this, and there should be a you should have noise now. Or sound on, basically. See you later, kitty. My cat just ran out the room with 900 miles an hour. Cats being cats. I don't see no quest. I'm feeling tricked. Let's see here. Now that's the good thing about making all the builds. I can pretty much buy anything I want, except bring a flight. Okay. So I got this one, these. This. It's 5579. God, move it! So you lose a bit of spirit, a bit of spell power to get some mana regeneration. 557. Okay, so they're equally weighted. Then I have 0 reasons to get. I could get this one as I'm having a strength based more for hitting and not for defense. So this could be something, I guess. Not that I need it right now, so.
Blood and thunder.
See. Ah, it's a neat little trick. Right, time to clean up this mess. Two minute. GCD, no GCD.
rage.
Okay, so it doesn't actually cast. Sorry, have a GCD, so that's nice. Slash cast iron.
Not ready yet.
Let's just go get some. Rage.
I can't do that. Not ready yet. I can't do that.
Alright, perfect. Here we go. Perfectly to just spam and
Not ready.
everything at the same time. Mm. Mm. Mhm. Sorry guys, I should actually envelop what I'm looking at. I'm just looking at my second screen. Pause just a minute here. Mhm. Okay, let's see here. Mhm. Embed in. That's just weird.
What can I do for you?
How much does it take to get these? 1,500. Oh,
Talk to me.
good to me. Well, that's what I'm going to do. So I would have to do Prestige, Adventure Mode times 57? Yikes. Increased magical damage taken. Wolf. This is rough. I guess a Frost Mage build would be in order to complete this. And then just don't be suicidal, basically. You can die in these, can't you? Is this like One Life Iron Man? That's what I'm looking for. Will you fail if you die? Uh, well, I did do... Where did it go? Can I see that? List here. I have done this one already. Just because a mate of mine said, "Ha, you can't do it," and I was like, well, I can, and I'm gonna prove it. And so I did. So, yeah. I won an aura of experience of him. Because he was like, want to bet an aura of experience, you can't do it in one go. And I was like, well, watch me. Do step into, well, open well. My build was a white hitting Wind Fury guy, just going up to monsters and just white hitting them with double one-handed swords, and that was it. It's pretty easy to do it that way. Pretty boring, but pretty easy if you want to get it done. Takes some hours to get done. a very safe approach, but if I could get an free aura of experience, I was like, well, I still haven't figured out if you can die in this one. If you fail, if you die. Doesn't state that you fail if you die. Thou cannot queue for arena battlegrounds and right, a little tip for these, you can pop a aura of experience and some experience potions previous to actually starting them, and having the entire bonus for the entire time, making it go so much faster as you get a whooping 128% bonus to experience already. FYI. And I do believe if you
Watch your back.
if I could get further far enough away, we're just gonna run over here, just about. Because I do believe if you go to this right here, and deliver these in, you actually get quite a few experience points from it.
Strength and honor.
Just turning them in at your level. And that could alleviate some of the pressure that you would have on the experience from getting that. And next to that, I believe if you go to the Southern Barrens, south of Camp Tarara, which I can never say correctly, there's a grand big, what's it called, Kodo, you can kill, and it drops a quest item where you can just activate around level 15, 16, 18-ish, and you can easily also get quest experience from that. So you can skip quite a few levels by just preparing that in advance, and I think it could be fun one of the coming days to actually go in and try and do that. It's completely selfish because I just want these because they're also awesome vanity items. This is kinda, you guys know, yeah, it's kinda
See you later.
useless. You also have a ton of rune cloth, and that should be fine turning in. Have this changed from? Nah, it's still Velvet. I hate Velvet. Oh, by the way, pro tip. As you can see, profession here. I maxed out basically everything. But it still says that I have 7.5, and you can wonder, well, how's that? Well, basically, if you go into weekly rewards, go to professions, there's actually an Essence of Blood, and for 35 Bazaar tokens, I often buy these just for gold. Whenever they are on sale on the store, often people tend to spam the auction house with them, and they drop a bit in price. So whenever they are below 3 gold, it's been a few weeks since I've seen them like that. Whenever they're below 3 gold, they're often worth actually just popping these instead of using gold for them. But you can't see it in here, but if you go to the weekly, click the profession, you can actually find the Essence of Blood, and this one is, I did the coefficiency calculation, and this was one of the best ones, except for a Print for Azeroth for the weekly quest that you can do. Because if you see, like, we got 5,000 for that, but if you take a look, it's the same price for one for 2.5k. And if you go to PvP, it's completely the same here. Sorry, not PvP, PvE. And next to that, it's actually these here, I believe, is the second best coefficiency, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong on that, but oh well. I did a big math in the start of the league with it, and I did not save it, so it's just what I can remember of upon my head. Alright. Let's keep thinking here. So, one, two, three. 4. Is it worth it? It's not. But what is worth it is God for luck. 5. This is 5 tons. What's it called? It's called Gatebolt? That's chaos damage. That's important. That is very important. And I will show you why chaos damage is important for a building with frost spells, and that is because well, let's just take pure chaos bolt. Chaos damage is a school that scales from both holy, fire, nature, frost, shadow, arcane. So whichever has the highest increase or flat increase is going to be the dominating one. So if you scale a ton of frost damage, well, there you go. From my understanding, it scales with the highest and not everything. So that would be kind of OP too. Interesting. Casting Ice Lance. This for the sixth ability. I was thinking. Where did it go? This one. Okay. That could be a thing, I guess. See, hear me out on this one. This is a build I've been thinking about, and I'm going to make it. If it's gonna work, that's another thing. But we're gonna make it regardless because I like the cool idea of frozen chaos, shadow stuff, everything, damage. Right. So we need Fingers of Frost, and we need. Where did it go? Fingers of Frost. And sorry, it's because I need to do Ice Lance. Here we go. So Fingers of Frost, together with Frozen Chaos, and together with Shatter, which is the mage thing that does whenever we get Fingers of Frost, which read our target as frozen, and if we crit, we get Fingers of Frost and yada yada. So it's just like a rolling thing. But basically, we're gonna hit a ton with a Pure Chaos Bolt and fire off Frost Bolts to get tons of triggers for the Ice Barrage, and then suddenly, when we have enough, we're gonna use a Frozen Chaos directly into a Ice Barrage or Frostbolt directly into a Ice Lance, which triggers this Ice Barrage and just bombard a target with these icicles, dealing tons of damage, including this one. For whenever we get a Finger of Frost, we also gain Finger of Death, so suddenly our Ice Lance will triple hit, quadruple, and whatnot. So that's my thought for Frostbolt. That might be able to do adventure mode, but I don't know for sure. Shrine. Let's be the nice guy here. There is an answer. Oh well, now there's two. No? So let's see here. Don't trigger a GCD, so that means I could use a new. I have zero clue if this will work, but we'll figure that out. Oh god, what have I done? Tip. Is it not named Shield Wall? Yeah, okay, it's because it needs to be small. Right. We're just gonna test out something. This is working.
That's still the truth.
Jeez, 5 minutes.
That ability isn't ready.
Group raid into type F.
I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
So that actually works right. Okay, so perfect. So the idea here is, I did roll for this build. I spent 30k marks on it, about. You can see it in the video when I make it. I spent 30k marks. I was been extremely lucky. Literally the only thing we need for this build is Nightmare Maul. Nightmare Mauling, which does so whenever I maul, which I put on Mangle. You can't see it, but I made a macro that basically does so whenever I swipe on Mangle, I use Festering Strike, and Festering Strike, as you can see if I hold Shift, is a maul ability. So whenever I would maul, I would use Corruption. Whenever I then swipe, it spreads Corruption. And we have the Backlash talent that I carded, and I'm gonna suggest you card this. And then I picked up the... Where is it? Yoo-hoo! Ah, there. Nightfall ability, which does so whenever corruption deals damage, so hence this one. We have a chance to make our Shadow Bolt be able to be cast from bear form via Maledictive Assault. So basically, if I had this, I would just be casting Shadow Bolts left and right. Unfortunately, we're only going to be able to rely on Backlash unless whenever I would start a fight, I would, instead of this, I'm just gonna... Let's do that. And going to Warlock. Here we go. So whenever I would start a boss fight or anything, I would just quickly apply a corruption and go straight back into bear and start bashing, because we also have this one, and I would hope so badly to get this up to 3 out of 3, so you could just reapply, you wouldn't have to reapply corruption, but just keep spamming your Shadow Bolt, hence both triggering from Nightfall and Backlash. But it's probably going to be clunky, but we'll see once I test it out properly. Other than that, it's basically just Backlash, Shadow Bolt, swipe angle, use your cooldowns. You win. Ta-da. I did get extremely lucky, hence that I got both Master Demonologies, got Soul Link, Voidwalker, and we did get the... Is it improved Soul Link somewhere? Where's improved Soul Link? Am I blind? It's this icon here. This one. By 4%, so yeah. Basically 10% of all damage we take will be transferred to the Voidwalker, and next to that we also get 8% reduction for this damage. So yeah, I've been extremely lucky. Was it done? Yeah, it was done. Perfect. Okay, now we can test out if this macro is actually working.
I need more mana.
I have 0 mana. Hi, Lilvin. I have a toddler alert. Just a sec. And toddler went away. Right, can I please stop being in combat?
My
Thank
mana
you.
is low.
One eternity later. Right.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
Reason I'm spamming swipe is because we picked up Wizardry Swipe, so that should restore some mana at some point, please.
Can't do that yet. Not ready yet. to use that item yet.
We can just do it. There we go. So, this is what I wanted to test. We have combo points now. And we have Recuperate. We have Shield Wall, which should reduce our damage by 60%. The way I would use about this is Shield Wall, which also pops Recuperate. Then I need
That ability isn't ready yet.
so I would just
Not ready.
double click it,
I can't do
and by the time I'm in bear form again, the shield wall is still up
I can't
normally,
do
so we would have shield wall for 12 seconds, and I would still be in bear form, and next to that we have the recuperate, and otherwise I can just click for recuperate. And yeah, free health, self-healing, and it's a little bit here and there, but yeah, it's not the worst healing that could happen. And the reason why we can generate combo points, that's perhaps a good point here. Whenever you dodge, I can, sorry, not this one, sorry, which grant a combo point whenever you deal damage with targeted spell or abilities. And since we're a Shadow Bear using Shadow Bolts, that's just free combo generating. Free combo generation. Generate. Something like that. You guys want to bet this is a bug. I don't have any mails. I'm feeling scammed. Do you guys have that too? Also, I can't click the calendar. I had so much wish they'd take the calendar and just like, please implement your timeline. Like, for Christ's sake, you have it right here. Just implement it into this one. What in the... Suddenly when I hear random noises from the living room, and I don't know if my toddler is suddenly doing something he should not. But normally the sound of silence is the one you should fear. The sound of sounds is not what you should fear, but the sound of silence is what you should. Let's just see what we can roll on the Danger Noodle Boy that we did build on. Which again, if any of you have seen it, yeah, ignore the part I said about the King of the Jungle. That was just me not being able to read at all. Chuck's clear casting. I'm gonna keep rolling with talent because I need talents, proc talent now more than I need abilities, basically. And getting more proc talents on this build would directly mean getting more. Hi, Björn. Hi. I got a toddler alert. Hello, my little one. Wanna play? Wanna learn how to play World of Warcraft? Hmm? He said yes. Oh! Yeah. So, be right back. 2 seconds, guys. I have returned for a very short time, and then I'm AFK for a few more minutes, and then we're back at full swing. So where did we come from? We came from the Danger Noodle spec. Right. Hello! I did not know you could do this sitting. Do do do. And give me flow. Flow, flow, flow. Oh. Literally, if I get flow on this build, it's broken. Let's see what you're saying. I have a problem. I'm bored about doing many prestige to roll something. Build can't get nothing. Can you help? What do you want to do with the DPS build is the correct question. I have to ask you, is it Mana Storm, low level farming, end game Mana Storm farming, that's raiding, mythic dungeon, anything like, what do you want it to be able to accomplish? And my best suggestion for this is, okay, endgame Mana Storm. Well, then I have one, and it's actually gonna be my, it's not gonna be an easy build to roll. But basically, yeah, then you have to get like ton of rolling done to be able to do that. But if you want something like that, you're looking probably at a very high end build that's revolving around the Maelstrom, Corrupted Maelstrom, and Chaos Bolt, together with Soul Leech here. So you're basically then mental quickness 5 out of 5, of course. So basically, when you are starting to hit your opponents, then you go for double down, and then you get double down, and you also get the sword talents, so you hit extra times, and you go swords most likely, so you get extra hits, and then you get some mix for some actually, I would actually rather say go for strength plate gear, as you get more mitigation for that. For the high-end mana storm, so go for the Light Forge or Judgment Pally Retro set, and go for the attack-based Retribution set, and then you basically want to be able to get a lot of spell power, so you can get your pure Chaos Bolts to deal as much damage as all Chaos Bolt, regarding what you have. I would suggest, if you have it, and that's probably the best if you want to do 2k plus, you need your Chaos Bolt, because the Chaos Bolt itself is scaling fire, and this one is scaling chaos. Not only does it deal more damage than the regular one, but chaos damage can scale off holy. And then you can basically just, like, it's a double down sinister strike. You probably won't eclipse strike, but chances are you're going to roll it. So eclipse, double down, lots of procs with Maelstrom, and just firing away with your Chaos Bolt, and then you probably want some Soul Leech and Soul Leech, and then you want the Firestorm? What's it called? Fellstorm. Also, and you want, no, not the, yeah, the Fellstorm. And then you want the, what's it called? Let's do it like this. This one, Wildfall Fire, for some AoE. And then you're basically going to be hitting a chaos damage, and chaos damage can again scale with holy, so you're going like a lot of holy spell power, anything like, or something that's easy to scale, and yeah, probably something like that, probably. That's what I would do, but really, I've done to a maximum of 300, so this is just pure, like, what I've seen on the forums and from a few videos and whatnot. That's the suggestion I would suggest. Interesting. Mm. Yes and no. Don't need it exactly. It's just to get more procs, but that's all it is basically. And the thing is, it also hits with your offhand now. Doesn't generate combo points, but it hits with the offhand. Could go about not having it. It wouldn't be the biggest difference, but it would do somewhat of a difference. My suggestion would be there is a guide. Let me just find it here. That actually talks about it. I see my toddler. This one. DB Ascension GG 46. This has a list of popular builds, and what I am talking about is I believe it's mentioned here. Right. Core skills, Eclipse, or Sinister, Fill Infused, and it lists Double Down, and the reason is just you get more hits. But you can find Double Down. As you see, Double Down. It's a mysterious case near Horde Base in Stranglethorn Vale flight path. There's crash ship off the coast. Inside is the cache and Double Down. And that's where you need the Worldforged key fragments for. So yeah, you can find that. And then of course mental quickness. Need that. That you need. The idea is basically you get as many double hits with like Eclipse or Sinister Strike. You get as many procs as possible, as many flat hits with your swords to proc as many corrupted. We can just link this here, I think. Does it work? Is it me or is it Restream.io that posted that? Let's just see how does that even look? I'm trying this setup so I can go out to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Just want to see how that looks in the chat. Okay, it actually posts my name. So just so you guys can see, like this. This is what I see. So yeah, this is what I saw. So it's nice that it's actually my name. And I can also confirm there's like 15 seconds delay on it. Let's just, if you need the guide for the card drop locations, you can find it here, guide 42, by Grammar, and it's basically an updated guide with any possible ability or talent cards that's been found. on Season 9. You can find them here. Latest updated actually 5 days ago. Is Flow on it? No. Oh, okay. Right. Be right back. The answer for that would be there is, but it's probably not going to be as effective. You could get away by using a flame tongue weapon, I guess, because of the spell power. Other than that, there's the frost brand weapon, and then you have the there's some specifically about this. Yeah, let's go with flame tongue if you don't have it, but you really need like everything and still use like several 100,000 marks probably to get a 2k plus diver. As in, we're talking like 500, 800k marks built. It's if you want to do 2k plus, it's quite a lot. Just doing like 1,000 plus is already like a lot. Mm. Gonna be exciting to see whenever they're dropping the announcement pack for the upcoming 3.25, it must be. Sorry, 3.24. Expansion is gonna launch late March. So my bet is it's gonna be the 20th of 2nd or 20th of 9. Most likely it's gonna be the 20th of 9, probably. Either that or the 20th. The thing is, 20th of 9, that's mid-Easter. So a lot of people are gonna be having Easter, and that can both be a positive and negative because many people will be out with friends and families and not playing games, while the 20th of 2nd would be pre-Easter, but not as many will have time off. So, yeah. Around middle of March with live stream. That's pretty much the middle. So, if they do it there, it's gonna launch. Sorry. If they do live stream on the 14th of March, they're launching the 20th of 2nd. I'm gonna be covering a lot of Path of Exile once we get there. Mm-hmm. We should be able to hit Exalt by now, I guess. Meaning I can get rid of these. Whee! Flying Shadow Bear. $1,500, $144, $160. Yeah, it should definitely be enough. Ooh. Actually, if you grind the mobs up here, there's like a certain percentage chance for some slimy mobs to drop the one of those protection potions that were actually used in Classic. And I used a Shaman to farm it.
You need something?
I'm his money friend.
Whee! What type of build do you think is good for Mythic Plus raids? It really depends what you want to play. Again, if it's DPS tanking, it really depends. But for DPS spellcaster builds, they really reign supreme. And to give you an idea, again, I would say one with the light, wild imps, the poison snake is completely busted. Okay, yeah, then those I just mentioned, and Confligate and Firecar, Astral Storm, high variant version of the Double Down, the Lava Sweeper, or the Titan Script Guru if you have really high mythic gear. Then this can be good also. It's not going to be so good, but it can be a contender. And then the Sunburst, of course. I did the Righteous Radiance build, and if you go for the Hotstreak Fuego combination, like I mentioned it here, actually, right spot on to my video, this can also be a contender for the video I did. But it really needs ton of talents, and you can do it with like 1/3 the talents and investment. On the Sunburst, you can do the same damage. So Sunburst, Lava Sweep, or one with the light, or Firecar, or Poison Snake. Those are the ones I would suggest.
I supply.
Just the top meta. And then I know there's people probably gatekeeping some crazy stuff, but
Oh,
yeah, I don't like gatekeeping idea, but some people do.
You need something?
Gatekeep, I can.
light bless
There we
you.
go.
For the Alliance. Go with honor, friend. King's honor, friend. Well met. Be careful. Light bless you. Go with careful. Greetings. For the Alliance. Be careful.
It would be
Go with
so
honor,
nice to
friend.
have an add-on for
For the
this.
Alliance. Light bless you. Go with honor, friend. Be careful. Light be with you. Light bless you. For the Alliance. Go with honor, friend.
It's still recharging. It's not ready yet.
And the last one. Hop. Ooh.
I can't use that item yet. It's still recharging. Great to meet you. It's not ready yet.
Are there even anything that requires salted? No.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I do believe something comes up whenever Nax is coming.
Hey there. Can I help you? Greetings. For the Alliance. Hey there.
It's still recharging.
This is seriously a quest for Nax Rammers, and it's not even out yet.
I am forsaken. Watch your back.
What can I do for you? Can I help you?
Hello. Safe travels.
That's interesting. Do not hit, do not hit, do not
How
hit,
are you?
do not hit.
Safe travels.
Oh. Beanbags. No, protect the donkeys.
That ability isn't ready.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's mules. Close enough for
What
donkeys.
now?
I buy and trade. Be careful.
You got my attention.
What can I do for you? See you later. You need something?
Hmm.
For the Alliance. Hey there.
So if anyone needs that, I guess Exorcist Slash is here. You're welcome.
Have a good one.
Ooh, money. I have 50 gold, and 50 gold means a golden bag. Da, 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 da. Hello. Thank you. Why this? I don't want it. I'm very sorry if anyone was watching. My toddler woke up at 4:30 this morning. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing very little on the stream. It's also just a test today. Guess we're wrapping up in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna wrap it up. Then it's 2.5 hour stream. That seems like a good time for first time stream to wrap it up, as I'm probably not gonna do a lot. So let's do a mythic dungeon as the last thing. Click. And go up here and say mythic. And then I'm gonna hit record so I can actually do a bit for my video. Let's just see here. And we can do this. Greetings, adventures and foodies. So, have you ever hated like this happens and you have to wait for some good 15-20 minutes for an actual tank? Well, you too. Today we're gonna change that. I'm gonna show you how to easily make a tank build that you can, even with off-piece gear, run into a dungeon and just smack away at it. So now we're just waiting for a healer, and already it's here. So let's go. And it A. So yeah, of course you also end up not going AFK. And here we go. Somebody always pull those guys, so I'm just gonna go in and hit them. We have A about 0 DPS. Right, great, somebody. Cool. Or maybe it was my pet. I really don't know.
My ability isn't ready yet. I can't.
Okay, we're just gonna wait. This is why I hate this dungeon if someone pulls. Let's not use that
Locked.
on the recording. Of course it actually helps if I have my buffs on.
Not ready yet.
Minor detail. I'm terrible at remembering buffs. Also right now we don't have Void Walker up, so yeah.
I can't do that yet.
what does the overall healing? So we almost did the same amount of healing as
I can't do that. Not ready.
not sure how I should take. Of course, somebody pulled it off.
I'm out of range. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Right, this is one of those intros I would just redo. It is what you would normally see in the bloopers of a video.
What are you looking for? Fight well, friend.
Hello, hello. I'm very sorry to say if you just joined the chat, I'm closing in a few minutes. I'm just thinking if I should do. Uh, hmm. So, chat, I think I am going to call it for today. Thanks a lot for anyone who joined in on this test stream. Let's call it what it is. It's the first time ever I streamed, like properly, and with voices and chat open and everything. Besides Twitch, seems like YouTube has actually given me ton more views. I'm also live at Twitch when I'll be streaming. So yeah, you can catch me both places. Also, if you wanna see some pictures of my food and my cat, and for whatever we're gonna cook in the summer, and this little friend here. And if you want to get notified, just you can go out and follow me on Twitter too. So yeah, also I'm also gonna be posting things there. does scale really well with the leveling phase. Like Tesla Coil Collar is just, it hits so hard in the leveling. It's not even funny. Yeah. So also remember, guys, if you quite often, as YouTube is going to push it a lot this year here, I'll be pushing the community tab here quite a lot. So if you don't want to miss out on coming things like this one, for example, that might be in the making right now, make sure to check out the community post also if you want to catch as much as possible. So yeah, and also stay tuned because once this build goes out, plus one more being a healer, probably I'm going to, depending if I hit 200 subscribers by that time, we can do a special at 200 subscribers for sure. And you don't want to miss the 200 subscriber special, as I'm at that point probably gonna do a giveaway whenever we reach 200 subscribers. And in case you wonder, that's in 50-ish subscribers. That joke before I go. Well, you can say that the next build that's gonna be posted is gonna be absolutely unbearable. Like, trust me. You're barely gonna be able to follow it. I need a soundboard. Something that would have played a drum. I do actually have my son's drum kit right next to me, but I think I would get murdered to death if I played on that right now after my toddler's been put to bed. And murdered to death by my wife, that is. But yeah, bear with me. It's gonna be barely possible to follow the next guide. So trust me. It's barely gonna be able to follow it. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go up here so I don't lag whenever I log on next time. So yeah, see you all in the